Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. My name is PB Jelly. I am the peanut butter jelly chef. So, have a sandwich. Listen, I am bringing you today a map that I've created. Actually, I created it a little while ago, but I just got the Elgato gaming card. I don't know, it was maybe Tuesday, so like a couple of days ago, or maybe a day or so ago. And I haven't had really a chance to show off any of my creations. I got started on YouTube, just to give you a heads up, or not on YouTube. Well, I got started on YouTube a couple of days ago in reality, but I got started on Minecraft about maybe we're going 6 weeks ago or so, and all I've really done is build because for the first couple of weeks I didn't have any friends, and then I didn't have a game capture card, so I couldn't really do anything on YouTube. But at any rate, I just wanted to show you a map that I created for one of my favorite YouTubers, AmyLee33. AmyLee loves it. I'm definitely a cute recruit. I'm not in the patch, and don't worry, I'm not asking to be put in the patch. That kind of stuff really, I could care less. I just simply want to show you how much I love you because you do such a good job. So this is The Adventures of AmyLee 33 and Friends, an adventure world designed and created 100% by me. I should say 99%. Somebody helped with 2 of the village houses, and I'll give shout out to that. This is in tribute to AmyLee and, of course, iBallistic Squid and Stampy Longnose, who made me want to join Minecraft because I saw one of iBallistic Squid's vids, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, or sorry, 6, 7 weeks ago or so, and I just had to go buy an Xbox, and I had to go buy Minecraft, and then I had to go buy a YouTube Elgato gaming card and all of this. But at any rate, I'm going to show you around the map. This is a mermaid adventure world that I created. I'm not going to give you the entire storyline, nor am I going to give you the plot line. You're going to have to download the map and find out for yourself. So I will leave the upload or the download link in the YouTube. I do think this is kind of cute the way I did this. It sounds a little self-aggrandizing to say it looks kind of cute, but you're a sea creature. So jump. And you jump in here, and we're going to go on a little ride. If I can find mine carts. Okay, well, we're not going to find the minecarts right now because I'm busting up blocks. And oh, there, finally, there is my minecart. Okay. Yeah, no, can't do that. I got to push it and then jump in. There we go. And normally when you're taking this, you're going to want to do it twice because unlike me, if you're not hosting the map, you're probably going to get some lag. If you are hosting the map yourself, you should be fine. But I built a nice little mermaid roller coaster where you can jump in and out of the water. Pretty unique idea, I think, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you do end up, if you're not playing with the host, when you get up to this little bit of a checkpoint here, you will have an opportunity to go back again and do it one more time. So we'll just kind of show you that. But I got to jump out because I don't really want to go one more time. I just want to show off this map real quick. So you come here and there's a little checkpoint, and oh, who's this? Who's this? Is this iBallistic Squid? It is. It's Squidoodly. Hello, Squidoodly. You are one of my favorite people in the world, and where are you? Hello, everybody. Squid, you're just absolutely awesome. For those of you who don't know who iBallistic Squid or Stampy Longnose or AmyLee33 are, go on their YouTube channels, do a search for them on YouTube. You'll find them. They have hundreds, thousands of videos put together, and they're just fantastic people. They're so entertaining. They keep things PG for all the young kids, which I think is fantastic. There's too many YouTubers out there who are constantly cursing and swearing, and it's just no fun. Now, here is the pièce de resistance of my build. Any of you who are not familiar with The Little Mermaid, your parents are doing you a disservice. I'm a huge Disney fan. The Little Mermaid is an amazingly done remake of a story by Hans Christian Andersen. And Hans Christian Andersen is a great storyteller. He's done a number of good stories. So if you've watched the movie, not to ramble on, you will recognize this build. So this is the Palace of Atlantica, in the Mermaid Kingdom of Atlantica, I should say, where King Triton sits on his throne. But for the purposes of this adventure map, this is AmyLee's home. And you come in here to kind of figure out what's going on. And I'm not going to give away the storyline, but it does have a little bit of a link to the Little Mermaid. So one of the options or one of the goals is to go and find Ariel. So I'm just going to show you around this place really quickly. Won't take too much time. Here's the throne room in Atlantica. And of course, it wouldn't be an AmyLee tribute map if I didn't install something that just says, I love you. Woo! And this came out, I'm going to tell everybody right now, this came out as pure accident. When I was creating the building, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to show you. In the Little Mermaid, you'll notice that one of the buildings is kind of a tri-building effect. So there's 3 buildings put together, sort of like the 5 rings on the Olympic circle. And I created the buildings and I decided to do them that way. And then all of a sudden I looked down because when I looked up before all the floors were in, I could see the peaks and it was curving up. Couldn't really see it. But when I looked down, it was a giant heart. And it was just random how it worked out that way. Obviously, it's not quite symmetrical. I'm sorry about that, Squid. And we're going to go up. If you read that sign, which I tried to be a little bit too quick, you'll know what's coming. But we're going to come up here. And the first floor is Stampy's Love Garden. And of course, we all know that. Anyone who's fans with or of Stampy Longnose would recognize his love garden immediately. And I put a little note here. It's to all the fans that keep YouTubing. Not that the fans are YouTubing, but they keep Stampy YouTubing. They keep people like AmyLee YouTubing. They keep people like iBallisticSquid doing what they do because of all the love that you guys show for the YouTubers and the effort that they put in. You have to understand, I do video editing. There is a lot that goes into putting a video up. It's not just simply click, play, record, and throw it up on YouTube. Although with the Elgato gaming card, it makes it a little easier to do that. And of course, this is AmyLee's love patch. Or sorry, Q recruit patch. I apologize for that. And again, you know, I can't add individual recruits, so this is going to be to all the recruits that keep AmyLee33 YouTubing. And that's enough of that. But really, guys, you know, Stampy and BallisticSquid and AmyLee and Finball and Superchotch and all of these YouTubers, they put a lot of work and effort into their YouTube videos, so give them credit for that. And you have to understand, to keep things PG as well, which Stampy and them do very, very well. That's not an easy task, because it's very easy in real life to swing back into your typical cursive speak. So anyway, they do a really good job. Now we're going to go visit AmyLee's quarters. And we're just going to take a quick peek here. And I have done my absolute best to furnish all of this. So I built a nice little canopy bed for Amy so that she's comfortable. A few pictures on the wall. There's not much going on there. And of course, you know, AmyLee is a beautiful, wonderful woman. She has to have a wardrobe. So here is her wardrobe. She can come in here and pick out what she wants to wear. Oh, by the way, just a little bit of a heads up and how I was inspired to build this map. It's not just because AmyLee's a fantastic YouTuber, but it's actually in direct correlation to something that she said in one of her videos, that she wanted to have a home, a nice underwater house. Now, she built one in her video, but I did my best to recreate this so that she could have an underwater palace and hang out with all of her mermaid friends like Miss Pink Mermaid. She's also a YouTuber, so go check her out as well. She's pretty cool. And here's a bunch of doggies for her. Anyway, I'm not going to show you everything because I have furnished every single piece of this build. In fact, there's a lot of times, like I had a ton of things in that palace there, and I had to take out a number of item frames and photos and everything like that just because it wasn't working. So we're going to go up here and take a look at the next phase of the adventure map, and that is to get on Ariel and Eric's ship. And I'm not going to show you around too much, though. We're actually going to speed this up because for a preview video like this, I want to keep it to probably 5-6 minutes. I don't want to keep it too long. Anyway, you do a couple of quests on the ship, hang around, roam around, have fun, and then you get to go to Ariel and Eric's castle. and their palace. And in order to do that, you need to take yourself a little bit of a boat ride. So we're going to go on a little bit of a, ooh, if I don't, fall into the water, we'll go on a little bit of a boat ride here. And I like to put this in third person mode just because it's easier to steer, easier to see, and you get this amazing view. And we and this was actually built because I saw iBallistic Squid do it in a video. I thought, I want to do that. And I'm going to jump out right now. By the way, when you're actually playing the adventure map, and I will leave the link for download in there, you are going to want to get that boat safely to over here because you're going to get a little bit of a surprise, one of the little trinkets that you have to collect to win the map. So at any rate, this is Ariel and Eric's castle. And I'm going to take you on a quick little tour of that. Not a big one, just a quick little tour, and take it from there. Again, like I said, I don't want to make this an hour-long video or 6 different parts. So we're going to come in here, and this is not the main entrance, actually. The main entrance is down here, a little bit of a water fountain going on there, and I should have turned notifications off, so I apologize. That is one of the guys who has actually helped me build, not particularly this map. This map was 100% my own, but I'm also doing another Disney build based on the movie Aladdin. So if you want to check that out when I post it up for download, then by all means. And this is just a little bit more of the castle. Now, there's a few adventures. There's actually a few quests that you have to do in the castle in order to find Ariel and Eric, because they're not here. They're actually out at their cottage, and I'm not going to take the minecart because I have a little surprise with the minecart. But I'm going to fly there. So we will fly off to Ariel and Eric's cottage. Now, I built this cottage originally, and it looked nothing like this. And then I forgot to save it. And I'm actually very thankful because then I put my canoodle noodle to work, and I decided that I would redo it. So I did it in this form. Very, very nice country cottage feel with a little bit of a castle approach to it. A little gothic approach. And this is Ariel and Eric's cottage, and you're going to have to find Ariel and Eric and then get back and head off, and I'll show you one last piece before we finalize this video. And the last piece that I'm going to show you is the little village center. And 2 of these village houses, in fact, I'll show you exactly which one. So this one here, this rather large one, and this one kitty corner to it. These 2 were built by a young lady by the name of McSteezy08. And I had absolutely no idea how to build village houses. I was probably going to do like a square block and then put a diagonal roof on it and go with that. And it would not have looked as cool as this village looks as it stands. So she built those 2, and then I kind of replicated and did the rest. She also built that little wishing well down there that you can see. And I did one of the village houses out of spruce wood instead. So this is the little village, and you're going to have to do a little bit of adventuring there. But there is one piece I want to show you before I let you go. And in order to do this, because I can't see what the heck I'm doing, I'm going to turn my UI back on, at least my hands, so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, and I place a boat and jump into there, which is not exactly what I wanted to do. But for those of you who are fans of iBallistic Squid and Stampy Longnose, you're well familiar with L for Lee, and L for Lee loves moose. So I've created a little bit of a moose ride for L for Lee, and I did this using redstone timers, redstone repeaters. I need to break that boat, and in fact, I need to... There we go. I'll keep a stick in my hand. I don't mind a stick. Okay, and I'm going to take fly mode off. Yay! There we go. And we're going for a ride. Yay! Look at me! Look at me! I'm having fun! I'm on a ride! This is so much fun! And I think I busted the moose's head. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But you get the picture. So to start this ride, if anybody really wants to know how to make this ride, I'm more than happy to share it with you. It's not too difficult. Okay, no, I didn't bust the moose. Thank goodness. Whew! I thought I busted the moose. Um, Actually, maybe I did. Anyway, for those of you who do want to learn how to make that ride, it's fairly simple. It's just a little bit of a redstone clock with a piston to block the signal and keep it down, and then you just turn it on and off. So that is my AmyLee 33 tribute map adventure build. So feel free to download it, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And soon enough, I'd say probably within the next month or so, I will have an Aladdin adventure build coming out. And I'll do a quick preview of that over the next week or so, just on the progress that we're making. But for those of you who are liking, for those of you who are subscribing, I love you to death. Lots of love. You're my peanut butter jelly pals, my peanut butter jelly team at any rate. And I really, really appreciate it. To those of you who are currently YouTubing, all the people out there like AmyLee33, Stampy Longnose, iBallistic Squid, SuperChotch39, AshDub, and a number of others. I'm not going to go through the entire list. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. You're inspiring us all, and you're inspiring a whole generation to be creative and have a lot of fun and learn at the same time. So thank you all very much. This is Peanut Butter Jelly Man signing out. And pieces of Reese's, everybody!